welcome to our Assisted Living Training School blog, or even a show. Right now we are here at the West Valley campus. We just did our grand opening, sorry. Yeah, we just had our grand opening, which is, it took a little while, but again, thank you so much for patronizing us, and we're going to introduce to you our partners here at the West Valley, which is Mr. Terence and Miss Larcenia, their husband and wife. And we're gonna ask Mr. Terence, what's your background, sir, and how inspires, what inspires you to get into this business?
It's been an interesting travel for me. I have a degree in civil engineering, but my first job out of college was working in shipbuilding, and I did that for a number of years. God had a transition for me through shipbuilding to working with mechanicals to working with a company, and made my way from Virginia to Indiana via Maryland, and ended up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which we ended up working for a church, managing their properties, and so I was doing property management for a number of years. We got tired of the cold and snow in Wisconsin and decided to move to Arizona. But when we came down here, in Wisconsin, we were working a lot with seniors at the church. We did a lot of programs at the church. And we just got, we loved working with seniors because of the fact there are no better stories. About, you can read history books about what happened when.
Yeah, but you had a lot of experience with
working with seniors. So when I got here in Wisconsin, we worked as general managers of a facility in Sun City West. And it was an independent living facility, so we didn't need a license at that time. But my next job from that was working in assisted living, which we did require. I required a manager's license. So as I started looking and say, okay, where do I go to get a manager's license? Oh, I got to have a caregiver's license first. Where do I get a caregiver's license? So as I go online and start looking to see where was the best place to go, I'm going, oh my goodness, there's 20 or 30 different places here. And I'm looking up and down the list and go, oh, they're sorted by who has the highest pass rate. And at the top of the list was assisted living training school, period. I'm going, oh, where's that? Oh, that's in Tempe. Okay, that's on the other side of the valley. But I'm going, wait a minute. I'm investing in my future. So if I want to invest in my future, I want to get the best. So I signed up to go to the school there, got my caregiver's license, got my manager's license. But in the course of traveling back and forth there, I had a lot of time to think. And as I'm thinking, when the travel's going, why don't we have what's in Tempe in the West Valley? And that seed was planted in my mind for about a year, until about Christmas of last year. My wife and I were talking, and we said, we need to have that over here. Let's talk. I said, I'm going to talk with Ms. Nora to see if she's interested or had thought about doing an expansion.
Yeah.
And
here we are.
And here we are.
Amen. Very good. And of course, Ms. Larcenia joined you just right after, you conceived that dream, and then that made it happen. And of course, Ms. Larcenia, together with your lovely daughter, Teresa, joined you, and you have an experience in an assisted living also, right?
It was independent living.
Okay.
And as Terence said, we enjoyed being with them so much. And even from working with the church, we just enjoyed being around the seniors.
Yeah.
And
that's your calling, maybe, right?
I'm moving up too.
Absolutely.
But as Terence spoke to me about what was in his heart in looking at a school on this side, and I thought, well, that's really a good idea, because he was leaving work, running across, fighting the traffic to get to Tempe, and he'd be so worn out by the time he got home, and then he would, extend that some more, into the wee hours, just studying and doing what he needs to do, and getting right up again on Saturday to go out and, stay focused with everything. I just saw how much, even though he's very dedicated, very focused in what he does, I did see the wear and tear on him. And when he voiced having a school on this side, I was like, yes, why not? Let's do this.
Support, right.
So he put the idea, and I said, let's do it.
Amen to that. Very good. And also we have our staff here, Miss Brenda. She's been our instructor, and of course Miss Casey over there. She's our marketing director, and Miss Wendy is our manager over in Tempe, and they help us to put things together. And Miss, let me ask, coming from here, Miss Wendy, when they were putting this together, did you encounter some difficulties in, helping them out to get this thing settled?
I wouldn't say difficulties. It's been a pretty smooth process. They're going to be using our same curriculum, which has been proven to be the most effective for helping caregivers and managers pass the state exam. So it's all good, and we're
have
all
you
a
very
team.
cooperative too, right?
Mhm.
Sometimes when we have some people, it's very difficult for the other end if we're not meeting both.
Yes.
We have to go in the same page.
Yes.
And of course, they help you up to the time. They've been coming over here
Yes.
to set up this beautiful building that you guys that we put together, and through you guys, you work hard to make this thing happen. It took about how many months?
It's about 5 months.
5 months, yes,
5
before.
months.
And of course, we have Miss Casey over here. And of course, she's the one who's doing some marketing and helping. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Miss Casey.
Hi.
Casey. I've been in the industry pretty much all my life. I was raised in the assisted living industry, so it's really great, and I can definitely see the heart that Terence and Larcenia have. So I can tell that their students are going to be very successful with the guidance of us, and they're very great learners and
Yes.
listeners as well. So I can see them being very successful on the west side.
Amen, that's good. And of course, our very own Miss Brenda, she's the instructor for how long, Miss Brenda? How did you find us? Can you please tell your story?
Sure. Well, my story is, again, after retirement, after nursing for 37 years, I decided to retire.
Yeah.
But again, once you're a nurse, you're always a nurse, right? So you're not gonna just sit down and do nothing, okay? So it was placed in my heart to go ahead and get my assistant living manager's certification. So that's where I met Mrs. Knorr. And again, my story is somewhat similar. I wanted to go to the best of the best. So I started at the top of the list because they were at the top of the list when I was looking for, a school. So I went through my management course and successfully passed. Successfully, I mean, the curriculum was like a match for match. Okay, it was perfect. And so after passing boards, I received a call at home. Had no idea. Just to show you how God lets things work together for all of us. Okay, I got a call asking. Was there an interest? Did I have an interest in possibly coming to the school to teach? Lord knows that's been in my heart ever since I started nursing to teach. Okay, didn't know I was going to have to go through the journey and then get that opportunity, but it did present itself. So I accepted the position, and
here you
oh my
are.
God, here I am.
It's been more than
Fell
a
in
year.
love. Yes, it'll be, well, actually September will be my completed year.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes, but I've been affiliated a little more than a year.
Okay, so
Yes.
very good. Again, whatever we're doing in our main campus, that's what we're gonna be doing here.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay. So again, we just hope and pray that a lot of students will come to our school, and that's one thing that we're doing is we are treating them like our family. I think you guys have been my students from the past, and now here we are. You're joining our group, and we'll continuously grow. And you're gonna watch the South, the North. We're coming. Thank you very much. Again, we are so thankful, and of course, thank God for everything. And of course, all our staff, Kim and Monica, they're not here. And of course, we have Roxy, who's watching the school in Tempe right now. Again, thank you so much, and again, God bless you all. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.